Every time I see a video about AI and design, I see the same thing. People arguing over whether designers will survive or not. But I think that question is very wrong to ask because some people say that AI will replace designers totally. Some people even say that creativity could save us. And some say that design is already dead because it's only about trend and making beautiful graphics. That's what they think. And many of those opinions contradict each other. So you cannot just believe one or take one opinion and believe it, right? But instead of asking who is right, I think we need to ask something deeper. And the question is, what do people think design actually is? Like, how do they define design? A lot of people believe that design works on rules, on trends, on marketing logic, on aesthetics. So, when AI generates visuals faster than humans, they assume design is finished. But here's the thing, if design was only about making things look good, it wouldn't disappear the moment Photoshop came out. Design survived because that was never its core. Design is not just about graphics, design is not just about making trends for companies, it's not just about communication alone. Design is about systems, design is about decisions, design is about how human interacts with the world, you know? And that's where AI changes everything. Not by replacing designers, but by exposing shallow design. Let's be honest, AI is incredible at speed, efficiency, or optimization, or even generating visuals and analyzing massive data sets, right? We all know that. And it will absolutely replace repetitive tasks, surface level production, or even automation heavy roles. And yes, jobs will go. That's the reality. But AI works on data, and data is always limited. Data is historical. Data can be biased. Data can hallucinate. Data does not live in the world, and life is not a data set. Humans don't experience the world as information. We experience it through bodies, moods, environment, places, relationships, uncertainty. This is where philosophy matters. I don't know how many of you know about this specific philosopher. His name was Descartes, and he used to say this one famous line. He's very famous by that specific line. He said, I think, therefore I am. He wrote these meditations where he did a classification between mind and body. And he said that mind is something universal and you can believe in because you think, but the body is something you cannot believe in because it's connected to senses, because senses can vary and body can give you different responses based on different situations. So it's kind of like logic over senses. And if you look at it, AI is kind of the product of that thinking. But design doesn't live only in the mind. Design lives in experience. So it lives in cities, spaces, material, touch, movement, and even climate, emotions. So AI does not have a body. It does not feel heat, fear, comfort, care, exhaustion, and hope. Design needs those things. So now think about it. Do you think AI can replace us in that? Obviously not, right? Here's the uncomfortable truth. If your role as designer is only about execution, AI will replace you. And maybe it should, because in the 21st century, designers don't just follow the instructions anymore. We are not in factories. We are not in linear system anymore. We are not solving isolated problems anymore. Everything is interconnected. So we live in complex societies, unpredictable systems, ecological crisis, technological acceleration. Designers now need critical thinking, interdisciplinary knowledge, lived experiences, values, and even ability to make right judgment, or even I would say not even make judgment but see things the way they are and be responsible about their action. So this is not about doing more, it's about thinking deeper and understanding design to its core and maybe redefining it. So the future is unpredictable, but here's the thing, we don't need to predict it, but we can create it. And that's the power of 21st century with all these tools. We can create the future. AI will be a powerful tool, a collaborator maybe, or an accelerator. And we already know that it's very efficient, it's very productive. And obviously, so many companies are going to use it because it's more cost effective. But you don't need to always do those surface level execution level design work. You have a more deeper level of work in design. So think about it. And designers will matter more than ever, not as trend makers, but as system thinkers, bridge builders, and caretakers of human experiences. So if someone says design is garbage or useless or just aesthetics, that only tells me one thing: they have never really understood what design is. And maybe now, finally, AI is forcing us to look at it in much deeper level than before. So, AI won't replace designers, but it will replace lazy definitions of design or just surface level executions of design. Thank you.